What's popping, people? This is Ghetto Fish 360. Hello, hello, hello. Yes, I have found the motivation again. Yes, oh yes, oh yes. But I want to explain first why I haven't been about for a while. It's been ages. I checked my last video that I did was probably about a year ago, and even before that I've just been doing odd little snippet videos of this fish, that fish. Nothing really about anything in my projects. I've been doing a lot of fish breeding, you could say, but kind of sidetracked. What mainly got me into fish breeding really was the Red Texas project. Kind of sidetracked to trying to make the red fish, trying to make a KKP, and I got into the Cinspillans, more than Centrals, and tried my hardest. I had Myth, my fertile parrotfish, which I wish I documented more on, but it never happened due to life circumstances. I got diagnosed. Obviously, everyone that knows my videos beforehand, I had ADHD. Anyone who's got it, you know what it's like. You're on 100 miles per hour all the time. Obviously had that, and then I got diagnosed with DID, and then IBS, and then more letters of the bloody alphabet, you could say. And I had to deal with the fact that I wasn't allowed to work, and I don't know, I think I got a little bit depressed about it, if I'm honest with you. I think anyone would do, especially men, like not able to work and provide and all that. So yeah, I'd like to say thank you to all the other fish YouTubers out there to start off with, because you guys helped me out massively during that time. Like, I just kept on thinking, why am I not got back into it? Why am I not got back into it? I've had so many beautiful fish, but I just never got into it. And I'd just like to say thank you to all them YouTubers like Fish Rescue Ohio. You guys are amazing. Joey, Fish Keeping Simple, that guy's sick. Well impressive with what you built. Like, wow, just not pretty cool. I think it's bloody amazing. Sorry guys, I'm trying to approach this video without trying to swear, you know, like, because obviously YouTube's terrible at that, and plus I'm a dad now. I've got a son, his name's Leveson. He's 17 months old. I met his mother, Francesca, loved my life. When I was 33, she's changed everything for me for the better. But yeah, as I said beforehand with all the videos, I don't want to make this video all a bit but yeah, I've just been going through a lot, and now I'm back on top, I would say. And as they say, the main goal in life is just to be happy, and I'm so happy. Got a beautiful son, got an amazing woman. What more can I ask for? So yeah, that's what I've been up to, and I've got my motivation back. As you're looking at the moment, wait a second, let me just show you the room first of all, because I've been doing videos and some of them I haven't really explained properly. I've completed the fish room in the front room, which is crazy. Can't believe I'm allowed to have this still. It's complete. Anyone who's watched my videos before, I had so much more tanks, way more tanks. I've gone down to 8 tanks now, which suits me fine. I've got my 7 foot at the bottom, my 6 foot on top. I've got the 3 foots up there, and I've got the 4 foots here. As you can tell, some lights are off because I'm getting new lights fitted. So the next time I do this video, all the lights will be on, which I'm super duper excited about. Yeah, changed the airline system. We'll do a video on that. Guys, if you're running multiple tanks, do this. Literally everyone who's been doing this, oh god, the amount of power I use just with using that. I only use electric mainly on my heaters, if I'm honest with you. But yeah, sidetracking there. I've got my motivation, my mojo back. I want to get back into the Red Texas scene. So what I'm doing at the moment, this probably video will be a bit of a shout out. Anyone who out there has got green Texases or Rios, message me, let me know you're from the UK, let me see what you got. Because I went to wholesale Aquatics, I bought myself, I think 25, maybe more, I'm not 100% sure, green Texases. green Texases, green Texas, or they're called green carpenters. I've got these guys on to grow them out, so I'll do updates on this lot. Also, I've got a group of blue polars in there. I'm gonna get a couple nice pairs and breed them guys for a little bit of change, as they say. But I do like them. I think they're pretty cool. But yeah, I've got these guys to grow out, and on top, as you can tell, I've got a bit of a selection to choose from. Majority of these guys, these KKPs, Rose Queen, got one Rose Queen, Parrotfish, majority of them are females. I think I've only got 2 boys. Look at my big blood parrot female, she's gorgeous, she is. My 2 boys, I'm surprised they're together, actually getting along for the video. And my big boy Negan. What I've got going on this tank is, oh wait, I'm sidetracking again. Yeah, so I've got these guys to use as my project, so I want to, do the Red Texas thing again. I think that's what really motivated me, and I made some amazing fish as well. So I'm going to carry on doing that. But on the top tank, what I've got up there at the moment, which was involved with the Red Texas project, was I got Cichld. I had Glenn and me shown, they were about nearly 10 years old, they were. I think, well, I think they were nearly 10 years old, actually. They were quite old. Never really did videos on them, and they made me so many babies. I probably got an odd video. Wow, even talking about them, I missed them so much. Really, really cool fish. But yeah, I got these offsprings in there, big male there. There's a couple big boys in there, and a couple of nice females. So I bred them mainly during over the years, and I didn't really do anything else, if I'm honest. I was just trying to cross over the Cichld with the parrotfish family, but it's really difficult, especially how aggressive their Cichld are. I've still got Odin. Anyone remember Perry Cichlid man? Bruv, I still ain't found a female for this guy. It's so hard. And I think I've found him 2 girls over the years, and he's annihilated both of them. So I think next time I get a girl for him, he's got to put with a divider, which is really strange for Jack Dempsey's, because normally they're quite good in pairs. He has electric blue genetics, so his offspring will be 25% chance of electric blue Jack Dempsey's. So I want to have a go at that. But as I said, he's been more of a pet than anything. I've been looking to get females, but it ain't happened. Got big boy Negan. He's got his offspring in there. There's his son. It's half Cichld, half Ventrisserie. He's gorgeous, he is. As you know, Ventrisseries have got nice yellow eyes. Males do. Cichld's have big blue eyes. As you see, he's got big blue eyes. He's gorgeous, he is. I think I've got about 4 or 5 of them in there. Did have loads of them, but as I said, sold them over as time gone by. I've got gobshite still, another breeding project that I never really. Oh, damn man, ain't life a bitch sometimes. I've had some amazing fish that I haven't really, and I should have documented more. I had a fertile parrotfish called Myth. That's another one I miss so much. Here's his Mrs. Gobshite. They had loads of offspring. There's a son, there's one son, there's a second son, and here is her 3rd son. I only got 3 left. I did have loads of them, but the ones that were like Rose Queens, the aggression level was just insane. They'll be fine, and then out of the blue, they just would go on annihilation flex and just want to kill everything. So they dwindled, and I did test them. And what was crazy about that as well, everyone who would want to have a fertile parrotfish with a KKP, you'd think you make loads of short bodies. I would tell you now, not him. He's the only one that's a short body, and as I stand, he's got a face of a normal body fish with a short ass body. I know that what you meant to have that as a KKP, but it's meant to be more engrossed, smalled in his face. It's like he's got a giant bloody head. He's the only one that came out short body. So that velocity, I don't know if I'm saying it right, that ingredient, you could say, don't give you short bodies. The only time I've actually really made short bodies is when I had that Karen Parrot, Blue O. Oh, it's all coming back now. with my Rose Queen fire starter. Oh god, I'll go through these guys' names later on. But talking about the OG legends, rest in peace to all of you. When I used the female Rose Queen, a lot of them were short bodies. So I'm interested. I got one female in here as well. I have tried a pair off with Cichld, but that flopped massively. Like, they were in the divider together next to each other for over 2 months. Trying. I know she's 100% female, but she just didn't. When we put them together, the male just wanted an annihilator. They're, like I said, it's really hard to cross them over sometimes because they're really stubborn. Especially what I noticed when you've got loads of the same species as each other, they're just not inclined to cross over. So I feel like the only way to do it is like have one big Cichld with loads of bitches around in that parrotfish. That's the only way it's gonna work. So I got them guys in there at the moment. So that's where I went down that route in that sense. I did that over the years and I just kept them buying fish that I didn't need, grew them, sold them, lost. Like anyone has fish, you lose them and you're pissed. And yeah, I was in the fisher's circle for ages, and like I said at the start of the video, I got diagnosed with a few things, and obviously as anyone that has mental health, oh god, it's a bitch, innit? Trying to sort your life out and actually understand certain things. But then once you get your head on top of things, you can get grasp of things. Things, bloody things. Bloody things. I'm getting back in the swing of it. Just remember, Scott, you haven't done this for a long time. You haven't spoken to the people. Now you're speaking to the people. Let's get back into flow. Yes. Anyway, 6 foot, 640 litres, I believe. 4 foot, 7 foot. I'm getting it all wrong now. When I just said sort it out and speak properly, I'm just mixing my words out. Speech impediment is a real deformity. Not deformity, disability. Disability, yes. So yeah, at the bottom, 7 foot. These guys will grow out. These guys on the top, gonna keep them going. 7 foot. What's 7 foot? That's 640 or 700. I think that's 640. I need to check the paperwork. I'll go through the paperwork. I think that one's there 500. No, it can't be 500. I think that's 450 litres. And then little ones 3 foot. I think there's something stupid like 90s. And then these guys here, I think that's 220. The bottom one is, and they are 190s. These them 2 tanks there. But yeah, projects. Can't wait. Gonna get the lights all sorted on these tanks. Every single tank's got the back of the tank's black. It's black sand. I feel like it just brings out the colours, especially with red. I think it looks banging. The colours just vibrate. But yeah, at the moment, I'm gonna get the lights done next week. Got the bulbs already. Got the lights set, so up to date. I just want to get it set. So once I do the next video for you guys, I'll have it all done. But let me go through what I've got through these tanks at the moment. So you've seen what's in here. Love this tank. Love that. I think I love all my tanks. No, I actually don't. These 2 pieces of shit at the moment. But the top tank, I've got a divider down the middle. I've got a pair of Cichld on the left, male, female. These guys are doing really well. They don't like when the light goes on at the moment. I've got a funny feeling. It ain't hurting the fish, but I think that light's electrocuting the tank a little bit or something, because every time I've had other fish in there, and every single time I turn the light on, everyone acts scatty. So I'm only gonna have a tank on for a little while. Had another pair in here, same situation. These guys had more objects to hide in, and this guy just annihilated her. Lucky enough I saved her, so she's at the bottom tank at the moment. So I'm gonna put this guy back in the 6 foot, and maybe put another pair on this side, but this pair on the left, they're good to each other, you know. This guy had domestic abuse. He needs to sort his life out. I'll turn that light off up here because that needs to be sorted. middle tank. I started doing, there he is, my big boy. Start breeding plecos. I don't know, my cousin Tom was chatting a lot of doo-doo to me, and I thought, do you know what, I'd try it. So it's actually it started off really bad. I bought like 50 babies, I got them and they all died. I was screwing. Lucky enough, I got my money back. They just all got bloat. It was weird, they all died in 24 hours. I've just never seen anything like it. I thought, oh bloody hell, I ain't doing this. This ain't working. But then proceeded to be stubborn as I am, and I got this male, and I had a couple of them already. I had 2 black ones, and then I bought 2 females. So this is my boy at the moment, off the game. Oh, these tanks are dirty. These are clean. I got a couple of convicts and stuff, and I'll talk about them more in a second. Where's my females? Where's my bitches? Hey girls. Well, I got 2 females in there, and yeah, I love to breed them. They're expensive as well. I was shocked how expensive they are. Big male like that, £20. Just like, wow. Just shocked. So that's part of the reason why I want to breed these. Hopefully they'll start soon. They're not doing very well. They're weird. I had them in another tank, and the girls wouldn't do nothing. And then the day that I moved them and changed the tank, they had loads of babies. So then I moved them, and then that backfired, and everyone died. Don't worry about the food. These guys eat it. Yeah. But then the females were in the tank with the black ones, had babies with them. Them babies lived. I thought, yeah, I got some babies, and then they were all black. The black genes that dominated. I didn't have no blue eye lemons at all. So now these guys with this, look, I got a tank with a couple of babies up at the top bit of the forefoot. I'll show you in a second. But yeah, these guys at the moment, I wish I could show you them. But yeah, I got 2 girls, 1 male, and a couple fry in there. The bottom tank, I have, I don't know, this tank here is the oddballs, you could say. I've got a couple of sin spillings in there, and I've got my convict genes. Now I'll explain that in a second what they are. They are they're 3 gene fish. They are. They're convicts, Honduran, and marble. They are, and these guys are I think they're F6. Yeah, they are F6 generation. They are, and this was just done by mistake, you could say. I started out with Hondurans, and then the pair went here, and then their babies went here, and then I crossed them with this, and then somehow kept the bloodline alive. It's crazy how this happened, but I'll show you the male that I'm interested into working with in a second. It was gorgeous. But yeah, I got them guys at the bottom. That's gonna get a new light. Guys, in the future, don't get these lights. They burn so much electric, and bloody hell, when they break, such a fire hazard. So that's the part of the reason why I'm getting rid of them as well. So gutted, they were all blown as well. They came from One Stop Tropicals, as anyone that remembers my videos, working at the shop with their Pat. Daily lights came there, but as I said, years gone by, even though how much they were, they just deteriorated terribly. Just mad. So yeah, that's enough on that side there. Over here, what we have? 4-foots. Yes. So let's start off with the top tank, because top tank's the less impressive one. What I've got going on up here, I've got my bristle nose. Oh, is that a lemon at the back? That's a lemon. It's a bloody lemon. Yeah, boy. Well, them babies I said to you earlier on when I moved them, I threw them in here, but then what happened was just carnage. I thought these guys, obviously I watched them with their parents. There's one big one in there somewhere. Never had babies, so I thought if you put babies and babies together with these guys, there's not much of a bit of a problem, you could say. But yeah, these guys, all the ones that were in here before, yammed. all the others. There's one there. Oh, he's lush. Oh, this camera is insane. Got Samsung Ultra 23. Look at that. Yeah, boy. I do like that. But yeah, I think I've got about maybe 20, 30 in there. I do need to move them, but once I get my light again, I'm gonna move all these guys. Look at that. So I'll get a bit obsessed with the camera now. Wow. I'm proper geeking out right now. But yeah, this tank's gonna get all sorted. Oh, get that. Oh, let me stand back. As anyone knows with children, toys are everywhere, nappies, just, oh, danger, danger. This is my 4 foot, and what I've got going on in here is the convicts that you saw earlier on. Let me turn this light off. The convicts that you saw earlier on, this is the dad. He's the F5, this is Maximus. And he's a really dark convict. He's lovely, he is. So when I bred him with his beloved sister, their offspring was crazy, because every time I've bred them, they've only came out of one strain or one looking type of fish. There was 3 types of fish, or 4 technically. There was marble, there was convict, and there was Honduran. But then the little surprise that came out of all of it, and I only got one of them as well, which was really strange, was his son, which I'll show you. This fish here ain't related at all. I bought this one for him. So there's a new bloodline with this male. Kind of keeping him busy and see what happens with his fry, if any more come out like that. But the surprise thing at his batch came out was this dude. Look at him. Tell me now he's banging. Look at him. Just the reversal. That's wow. So what I've got him with his sister, who's a very pretty girl. And I must say again, remember guys, this is just a little bit of fun, this is, for me. But these guys, once they have their babies, they will be F6. Is it F6? No, these are F6. They'll be F7. Bloody hell. That's crazy. F7s. So I've got these guys here, and then on over here, I just literally saw a corner of my eye. See this little baby here? This is the F7. Now, I saw 2 of them, and for them to survive in here, considering what's in this side of the tank, and I bought this fish for the purpose for my Red Texas project, because anyone that knows when you're breeding hybrids or the Texas, come on, show your ugly face. He ain't gonna show his face, is he? For the purpose of there's 2 of them, okay. For the purpose for breeding and all that, you got to do a lot of culling, and I don't like killing fish. I just don't like it. I hate it. So I've kind of thought ahead, and I've bought myself a little monster. He is a red wolffish. His name's Jeffrey. Think why his name's Jeffrey. I'm not gonna say it, but yeah, this guy is mean as anything. He's the smallest of their species. I think he only grows about 10-12 inches. Not even that, I think, but get really chunky. They do. But the attitude on the guy stinks. He's really bit me. When he bit me, I can't believe the chunk of skin. Like literally, this fish has a part of his DNA. We're always connected. Like, oh my god, I'm trying so hard not to swear. It makes me vex when I think about it. Like, he nabbed me so good. So yeah, he's there for dinner purposes, and oh wow, even though I reckon he's about 4 inches. He's got a fat belly at the moment, and every time I go near him, he's like, don't look at me. He's got an appetite. I think I fed him like nearly 5 big worms, and everyone was all like, "Don't his stomach," but don't worry, these guys' stomachs are like a machine. These guys eat constantly in the wild. They just annihilate anything, especially their whole family, the wolffish. If you know about the wolffish, especially the big boy, man, I heard some nasty stories about that. But yeah, he's there for the culling. I just got him trying to grow some plants. Is doing my nutting. I got the light for the plants. I had duckweed in there. Now I have no duckweed. I got plant food that I have. Nothing's multiplying. These plants have been buried in. Just no luck at all. Like, so anyone out there can give me any tips, please leave a comment. Fish keeping simple. Very doubted that you're watching this, brother, but if you do, help me out. I really love to have all these tanks, especially these 2 tanks up here with plants growing out of them. Just, oh, I need it. But yeah, that's what's going on in that tank there. And then at the bottom is my little African Cichlid project. Always had a big love. As you saw, the big tank, I had 3 yellow labs in there. They're my 3 big boys. Oh God, the sexual relationship between African cichlids is just brutal. The males over there seriously need to do some time, especially the way they treat some of these ladies in this tank. Some of them not even big enough yet. And the way they treated them is terrible. Got one boy in there already, he's kicking off, that little fat head. But yeah, same situation with these guys with the polar blues. Breeding them, get a bit of change, so on, so on, so on, because the price on them guys is rocketed for some strange reason. And then over here, I've got my pride and joys. Pride and joy. My dolphin cichlids, my blue dolphins. I'm so happy with them. I've got 6 at the moment. Price on these guys is crazy. I think I remember correctly, I think, was it for these 3 big ones at 45? Which was really shocked. Yeah, these 3 big guys here, and I've got another 3 smaller ones. I want to grow these guys up. I'd like to get probably another 6, if I'm honest. I'd love one tank with these guys. Just even now at the moment they don't even look that great, but when their colours start blinging, ah, what a fish. Like even now, look, you can see it, the metallic blue. Woo! Look at that. Every time I look at this fish I get excited. It's crazy. Just mad. And I can't, they're not even adults yet. I can't wait when they're adults. See, there we go, gang. Look, that is not pleasurable. Can't be pleasurable. Fucking terrorizing. Look at the stress on that one over there. Alright, girls, don't worry. I'll take him out tomorrow. None of this bullshit. We live in a world today with femininity. Actually, you bitches should bloody tell him what to do and bring out your mangina and kick his ass. Why are you throwing his weight? Oh, sod that. But yeah, this is what's going on in the 4-foot tank. I'm gonna keep on growing. I want it to have more. I want to have females in there for the girls. You know what to do with the breeding. And then 1 male lab, and then impregnate them. And then I've got some divider trays that I'm gonna put up here that I'll have to fry. And yeah, large little plans. So I'll do updates on this tank as well. Wow, I've been wobbling on for ages. I just clocked how long I've been talking for. I am 1 minute away from 30 minutes. And I still got so much to talk about. I've got to stop the video because you guys are just going to go insane. And if you guys are still here right now watching this video, I thank you and I applaud you. But at the same time, I feel sorry for you because your ears must have been burning. So on that note, I will end this video. And next time I will see you guys, I will have all my lights sorted up, my lights fixed. And then I could talk a bit more about the airline system, and I could show the electrics and the lights, the switches and the heaters, and it just makes life easier. But yeah, as I said again, if you've been here to the end, I'm grateful. And yeah, guys, help me and indulge back into the fish world and bring the comments, tell me your opinions and all that. And yeah, I'm excited. Also, yeah, tell me where your bloody Texas are in the UK. I want to see what you got. Anyway, it's another love from Ghetto Fish 360. I haven't said that for ages. That feels really nice to say it again. Even though I'm 37 now. 37, saying that 37. That's mad. And even now, look, guys, the last time you saw me, I had beautiful hair. I look like, wait there, let me get it right. I look like Magneto. WTF. What? This was stress. Look at that. It's like someone chopped it out. I had beautiful straight hair. I had a mad thought the other day. I was thinking about shit. I was like, see my beautiful son, Leveson. He's never going to know his dad with hair. Wow. You know, all the memories. The memories. And now I look like a fucking Marvel character. Fucking Magneto. Or that other fucking bastard that my cousin called me from Dragon Ball Z. Was it Dragon Ball Z? Oh, he called me something, took the piss. But anyway, enough about that. So they're gonna go about literally 2 minutes ago. I'm gonna go now. This is Ghetto Fish 360, another love people, and yeah, peace.